Bro, don't clench so hard. That's.
I can't move. What if it starts burning me?
Don't move.
It's not gonna me. What do I do?
It's not gonna burn you, dude. Oh shit.
It burns! Ouch! Ow! Oh shit! Oh my balls!
All right, everybody. Another special guest in the building. I'm Steven.
Small dick Stevie. Stinky Steve.
We got Jonny to help him. He said he was feeling a little awkward about the interview.
He's a little skittish. Timid,
a little bit. All right, so that's where we're going to go right into it, the awkwardness of your interviews. I want to know, like, where is that natural, or are you doing that on purpose?
It's 50-50. Like I'm like a really awkward person naturally, really awkward. So I kind of just really put myself in like an awkward position, like going up to people I don't even know. Like I know from the internet, but I just go up to them and I ask to interview them. And I'm just like the most awkward. Wait, I'm thinking too much about it. Let me redo it.
It's getting awkward because he's so awkward talking about how awkward he is.
Okay, I got this. No, so I go to people. It's 50-50. Like, no, it's not. It's like an act. Yeah, it's an act.
Oh, it's definitely an act, but you are awkward.
Yeah, it's awkward, but it's funny awkward. Like
I love it.
So the interview with Little Tekka, like you're going to dap this dude up, and he doesn't dap you. And my thought is, man, either that's really fucking good, or you told Little Tekka not to dap you up previous.
That was natural. He's so awkward. What's up, guys? Steven here, and I'm here with
Little Tekka.
Tekka is probably the most awkward person I've ever met in my life.
Do you think he's more awkward than you?
Yes.
No. You are an awkward motherfucker.
Yeah. No, I was messing up my whole pitch that I was saying to him beforehand. Like I just messed it up completely, and his dudes like around him were just laughing at me, and it was so.
So walk me through a pitch. What's a pitch sound like?
So I walk up to Tekka, and I was just like, I was waiting for him to be free without like anybody talking to him, and then he was finally standing there like by himself, not talking to anybody, and I walked up to him, and I was like, yo. Okay, I can't remember. I was so into the moment. I was so I was just like, what, do you want to like do? I do these things on Instagram where they're like really awkward skits. Only like 60 seconds. So maybe if you want to like, maybe like do it right now. And if we don't do it right now, we can do it like later, right? And I was like, but like we don't have to do it right now. And like I was just going. I don't know what I was saying. And then he was just like, yeah, like He's like, well, I gotta go on stage in 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, yeah, well, then we should just do it later. I don't know. I was just going off like whatever. And then he was like, well, F it, let's just do it right now. Let's just do it. So then we just did it, and it was that. I don't know. It was really awkward, like off the top.
Obviously you're a funny dude. Where do your influences come as far as like comedy and funny stuff you watch growing up?
Jim Carrey, big time when I was like really little.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then, I don't know. I never really followed comedy like growing up. I don't know. It's just never really been like, hasn't been like a dream to be a comedian or to do comedy for the rest of my life. It was never. Yeah. It used to be YouTube. I wanted to be a YouTuber so bad. And then I mean, I don't really know. It was Jim Carrey. And then I don't really have that much. I don't have that much.
Casey Fry.
Casey Fry, big time. Yeah, now it's Casey Fry or Fry, however you want to pronounce his last name. Yeah, I met him out in L.A. Him and Nick Coletti. Those are two big time inspirations for like doing like comedy wise, and I guess just them two. And then
so you always been taking like a YouTube approach from the get go. I mean, you strike me as somebody who would be really good at stand up. I don't know why, but I feel like you would be really fucking good at that.
No, yeah, I did it once in New York.
How'd it turn out? Not good.
No, well, it did. Like, I mean, I made everyone laugh whenever I went up on stage, but it's just because of how awkward I was, and I guess they thought like it was a joke. It was real. I was so awkward.
Yeah. Did you film it?
He said it was real. Well, okay, I had this dude next to me. There was this dude next to me before I went up on stage because it was with me and my friends. They do stand up also. So, I was asking this guy next to me if he filmed, and he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Well, can you film this for me?" And then he put it on, I had it on automatic, and he switched it to manual. So when I went up on stage, like the first minute of me doing stand-up, the dude was just trying to fix the settings, and he never got the first like full minute of me actually talking.
Yeah.
And I just did like a really corny joke. I was like, knock, knock. And they were like, who's there? And I was like, apple, or no, I said orange. And they said orange shoe, and I said, orange, you glad I didn't say banana?
Dude, that's fucking...
That is
and no
bad.
one laughed.
That is wait, no one laughed when you did that?
No, no one laughed, and then some girl went, and then everyone started laughing after that. So yeah, I don't know.
All right, so what initially got you started in the YouTube wave? Has it always been funny videos that you were trying to make, or does it start somewhere else and then turn into what are you trying to do right now? There's so many options when you do funny stuff. So you're saying you're not really a comedian, but I think the definition of comedian has really changed since the internet has progressed. I would consider you a modern day comedian. I would. You're just in front of a camera instead of in front of an audience every time.
I don't know. I don't like calling myself a comedian because everyone calls themselves a comedian, and there's just so many. It's just like,
it's like when you go that route, you're like making it too official.
I hate calling myself a comedian or I'm funny. I hate sounding like that. Like I don't think I'm funny, and
you're not funny.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
yeah, that's what I was going to ask you next. What everybody's kind of got that first piece of content or interaction with somebody that kind of help the momentum going. What was that for you?
What do you mean?
What was the first piece of content that really caught people's attention, that got people sharing it?
So I was in a group chat 6 months ago. Never posted anything on social media about skits and stuff. I was always so embarrassed because I was still in high school. And before that, I would send these dumb little funny videos to my friends on Snapchat, 5 close friends, and they would never show anybody, but it was just them, and they would always save my videos on Snapchat. And then I met Johnny over Instagram, and we were in a group chat together, and I sent one of my videos to the group chat, and Johnny was like,
I had no clue who he was. I didn't I just found out he lived kind of near me, and I was like, this kid is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Bro, this video right here is the first one I saw. I'll show you later, and I fucking died, bro. He's looking in the mirror, and he's he just got done it looks like he just got done washing his face, and he's like, ooh, Steven, whose daughter are you fucking tonight? And then he is that you fall in the bath in that one, right? You fall backwards, or is that this
no?
one?
No, but yeah. It was that video. He told me that he was dying laughing. I guess I don't know. Everyone in the group chat was like, "You have to post that video. It was so good." And I was like, I didn't think it was funny though. It's just something I made.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
So I just got over the fear of people judging me in school or whatever, and just being judged in general.
Yeah.
And I just posted it. Said fuck it, and then it did really good. It got at the time it got 6,000 views. Mm-hmm. My first ever skit I ever posted.
Wow.
And then from that day, I just kept posting every single day.
So then after that, the kids at school kind of calmed down a little bit. Is it more acceptable after that point, or?
No one ever said anything bad about him to me, at least in
That's
person.
cool.
Never, not once.
Yeah.
But
I think the first time I noticed you was, I think, a share from DJ Scheme. I thought it was. I thought he had reposted in a story.
What did he repost? What was the first one?
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was. I think the funniest one I saw is, I think he was doing a man pussy, and you were doing a fruit basket and had tucked between your legs. You were in a mirror, and it flashes down last minute, and he's got his shit tucked in. Oh my god!
Hey, I'm Steven. Sorry, I'm nervous. Fuck.
He sent that one to me forever ago, and I was like, Steven, please post it. No, for the longest time, and I was like, you need to fucking post this shit right now. And bro, that is the funny, because you would never expect it. It's just a normal video, and then
it goes
mangina, meatless.
Yeah, I have no idea what was going through my head when I made. I don't remember making that at all. I can't.
And that's why I feel like some of it's a little more old. So I'm a little older than you guys, and I appreciate that humor a little more, because people are so sensitive now too. Where I could see somebody watching that and have something to complain about. Where I think that shit's real funny, but it makes sense if Jim Carrey is one of your guys you look up to.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, Casey Frey is definitely the biggest though. 100%.
Yeah,
legend.
I'm obsessed with Casey Frey.
So how you guys said you got in a chat together, but how did you actually meet Johnny and Cam and Landon and them? How did that happen?
I've never met Landon, but I met
really?
Johnny through a mutual friend.
You met him at the last show.
I did. What am I saying? I did meet Landon.
Jeez.
I forgot about that. I met him through a mutual friend, Zach.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Zach.
One day
he's a producer and he owns software. He's fucking legend. I love that.
Cool.
Kid.
Yeah.
He's cool.
So Zach told me he was at his house one day and they had to do a photo shoot for his clothing brand, and Johnny was wearing his clothes, and he asked me. We've already talked a few days before this too at school, and he asked if I can go over there to Johnny's house with them and take pictures. I was like, sure. And then I went there, and it was probably the most awkward moment of my life.
Really?
Going to his house. He would just stare. Johnny would just stare at me. It was so awkward.
Because every fucking word he said, I would just fucking geek. I was like, this kid is so funny. Yeah. So fucking funny. He was like, hi, I'm Steven. And what did we do? We did some
hugged. This is the first time we met. It went from a handshake to
I was like purposely being awkward because I knew it was a little weirdo, and I was like, "This shit is fucking killing me." And he was like, "Should I leave?" And it was just the funniest shit ever.
So awkward,
so funny.
But then after that, I started doing like work for him every single day.
Hell yeah, bro! I had this fucker. This was my own
what type of
personal
work?
slave, cutting my grass, fucking
Damn, bro.
cleaning shit. I would pay him though, because like I knew he hated fucking working a job, so I'd rather like hire like a homie to do shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's
how
That's why I claim him as my son.
You. What is that?
I'm sharp.
Oh, hold on, I can't hold it. Ew.
How do you go about building a relationship with a puppet that is that big in the game? Like, that's crazy. We're talking about a puppet. But
I met him at 300K, and I thought it was hilarious. And then I DM'd him a video. It's this one go-to video I have. I can't really say what it is. Well, I guess I could. Okay, so
Which one is it? Just say it.
I had the one I ran across the screen over top of the phone. Okay, I don't know if I could. It's just a certain video. Okay.
Yeah, don't say it.
No,
Don't
it's
say
just a certain video that I have.
You don't even want to know.
It's not. It's like you would never normally just somebody would just normally send you that, but that's what, like, that's the thing. Like, you sent, like, you just like, hold on, wait, pause, cut. What's the word? When you like someone like not expect something, like the element of
Surprise. The element
of surprise. That's it.
all right.
Yeah, like they just don't expect it, and you just hit them with like a random ass video, and that's how I make connections. I don't know.
He does do this to everyone.
I don't think he gives himself enough credit. I think you're a little funnier, and you're giving. I think that's what's opening it for you. Is it's actually funny, like that, and that's hard to pull off, man.
Yeah, that's how I met Shark Puppet. I just DM'd him a video, and
it's that simple.
We just started talking. Then we played Xbox, and then he asked me if I wanted DJ Scheme put us on a guest list to Rolling Loud. He asked me if I wanted to go, and I was like, hell yeah. And
oh wow.
Yeah, and then we got on the artist guest list or pass, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how I met Shark Puppet, and I met DJ Scheme also through Shark Puppet. I think I definitely want to do stand up, like travel the world doing stand up. I think that would be really fun. I have one friend, Trevor Wallace. I don't know if you know who he is. Really big. He does a really big stand up comedian. He also does Instagram comedy. I met him out in LA.
Oh, okay.
When I met Churdleys and Ryan the leader. This is all a group of comedians I met off of the internet, and I went out there and did videos with them, and Trevor Wallace, his life is crazy. He travels the U.S. and just does stand up, and
really
he just makes good money from doing it, and he lives out in L.A. That's definitely what I want to do. I love traveling.
So you ain't trying to stay in Maryland? It's fun here.
No.
Ain't nothing keeping you here. Like there's a lot going on and shit.
I probably complain the most about living in Maryland than anybody. I hate it so much.
You born and raised in Maryland then?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I can't stand the people around here. I just want to get out so bad. I hate either New York or L.A.
All these famous people, you've been at all these events, and you never had a lyrical lemonade.
Never.
Crazy.
Let's go ahead and get him one, Barry. Let's hook this guy up. Oh, we're gonna do a
shout out Gloop Jake. Gloop Jake. I just said Gloop.
You said Gloop Jake.
Redo it. Shout out Gloop.
Bro, leave that in there. Leave both of them in.
Shout out Gloop. Why does it look like Gloop?
Shout out Gloop Jake, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. Shout out Gloop Jake. I just hit the table.
Bro, I love Jake.
Yeah, I'm having an interview. I'm about to post it. I did an awkward interview with him at Rolling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just haven't got to editing it.
Thanks, Barry.
Yeah, he's the closest person I've ever met.
Juices flow. Shout out Cole Bennett though, for real. Fucking legend.
Legend shit, man.
You tried it?
I've had like fucking 100 of them. I've shotgunned like 3 of them. I'll drink one with you. Yeah, sure. 160 calories. 30.
I've seen some people complaining about the nutrition facts, but it's about the same as a Dr. Pepper. Like it's pretty similar.
They were cool. I never even looked at one.
There you go. You might want to vlog that. You might want to get your phone out and get all that. Oh, he's getting the vape out. All right. Oh shit! Big clouds. I think this is a time where everybody takes their phones out.
Are you gonna open it?
Cheers. Oh fuck.
Boy, your vape don't work.
Huh?
Your vape don't work.
Yeah, it does. Just holding it in. Okay, here we go. First taste of lyrical lemonade.
Cheers, sir. It's very good.
I came from my phone. Help. I got it.
It's a little tart, all for a sip, but it's pretty fucking good.
I love you, Cole. I never met you. Not like I love you like that, but like this is all right, but it's not like.
You better be careful. You're on.
Don't say that. Cut that.
Don't cut it. Don't cut it.
No cuts.
This
No cuts.
6 out of 10.
All right.
But
I gave it a 7. I gave it a 7. Well, you give it though, Johnny. We never got one from you. You drank it after you brushed your teeth, didn't you? Is that when Cam gave it to you in the vlog?
Yeah, and it was really sour. And then the next time I drank it was right after I played drums for like fucking 40 minutes.
It's probably good.
Honestly, it tastes better now than it did the first few times.
I've taken more sips and it's getting better. It
is, bro. The first sip is like, you're like, holy fuck. But then after the first one, you're like, damn, it's kind of good.
I really want to say thank you to Johnny for. I have this shameless plug. I don't care. My like little merch or whatever you want to call it. Sex.co. It's sex, but it's spelled
Wait, hold on. So
S-E-C-K.
you got merch out or coming out or?
I'm helping him with a brand, and it's called SECKS. Sex.
Nice.
And it's gonna be fucking sick.
He made me an all over design on a hoodie, and
they'll see it soon. Don't talk about it.
Yeah,
because it'll be better.
Well, I already posted it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, on mine.
Damn.
And my one boy Dylan Grails. Shout out to Dylan Grails.
Shout out
also.
Worldwide Youth, bitch. We about to collab. So.
I love Dylan Grails. He's an amazing
brand.
guy. But he's gonna be helping me produce my first hoodie just for me though to wear in my videos.
Oh,
The
okay.
all over hoodie.
Yeah.
It might be embroidered. I don't know.
That would be crazy.
So where does sex? Where's that come in? Where's that name? I mean, I get it.
We were
but like,
at his house and we were like thinking of like we wanted. He was like, you should do a
this
merch.
fucker wants he wanted to do some sort of like merchandise, but he didn't want to do like Steven merch because that shit's just corny. So he was like trying to start a brand. How did we think of sex?
I was on live and I was telling everybody to give us name ideas. Sorry, I said
And someone just said sex normal, like SEX.
And I
we were
think
like,
I came up with that.
SECK. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I wanted to be just sex, SEC or SE. SEX. Oh my god. No, just
SEQUES.
No, yeah, just SEX. And then I was like, well, I don't want to put that on the shirt. That's kind of like vulgar. So I made it SECKS. So
yeah.
Sex.
It's pronounced sex, but it's not SEX.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secus.
Nice.
And I've already have like a few people wanting to buy a hoodie or shirt. I don't know. Like, I don't want to do like clothing brand. Like, that's so over. Like, I'm not. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm talking. I'm talking about like everyone should know.
He was dead ass. He was like, "Yo,
He said
everybody
clothing
got a
brand.
clothing brand."
They do. There's so many people with clothing brands.
yeah,
and
there
just,
is.
Yeah,
it's
you're right,
so
though.
over. I don't want to be
You're
another
right.
one of these dudes. Another clothing brand. Like,
Yeah, but you know what? When like Johnny's clothing brand, it stands out. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing it, but when you do it right, it stands out that much more at that point. So
Right.
you do it right, man. There's shit.
And both of my friends own clothing brands, Dylan and Johnny. They both like
We're your only
very successful
friends.
with what they do.
Hey, give me all your fucking money. Come on, hurry the fuck up. I got places to be. Let's go. Move it. Would you get the fucking money already, dude?
Fuck this. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not even playing.
Shut the fuck up and sit down. What the fuck was that?
Cam Holler is the only other kid I've ever, not kid, but he's the only other dude I've ever met in Southern Maryland, anywhere near where I live, in Maryland in general, that's made it off of being a content creator.
Yeah.
Doing what I love doing, with making videos.
Yeah.
It's insane. He's the only guy I've ever met. And it's like, I feel like I can relate to him so much. Dude, it's so inspiring.
Oh, talk about the one skit with you and Kat. You got him out in the yo. Hold up. Let's talk about the fucking Nerf guns, bro. You're bringing Nerf back. Like that shit.
He
doing is
blasted
shooting
me in the
people.
neck like 2 days ago. My shit was swollen till the next day. Fucking, what is it called? The
Nerf Rival.
Nerf Rival, bro. These little. I gotta pee. You continue.
Yeah, I got it from David Dobrik. That's like where it was inspired from, because I've seen him in his vlogs and him having all these Nerf guns. And Nerf Rival. It's these like little foam balls, because you know how Nerf's always like the regular bullets. They suck, dude. They're like these little rubber balls. They hurt so bad, dude. They shoot so far too. It's insane.
I'm surprised Nerf would go that route with the way guns and shit are these days. Like find something that hurts hurts even more.
It's like a soft paintball and like a little bit like obviously way less harder, but it still stings. It feels like an airsoft BB, but just bigger.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like dude, they're so fun. They just shoot my friends at my house when they come over. I just had an idea of like, let's do a video. I have my little pistol, my Nerf pistol with me, and it's really tiny. And I just had this idea.
You're filming and editing them yourself then?
Yeah. Okay. Me and Jake were just like, I had that idea in my head, and it was also inspired from that YouTube video. And I was like, I needed one more person who's really like kind of like just dorky, kind of like just like not doesn't seem like I don't know, like just a dorky person in a sense. He was a great person to use for like that video, you know. It's just great. His personality would fit it perfectly. And so we called Cam, and he was down, and he met us at the vape shop, and then we just did the video. It took so long. It was like 2 hours. It's probably the longest skit I've ever made.
Yeah.
And
there he is, old.
It smells like onions in here after all that. The sub's been going.
Does it, or is it me?
No.
All right, so I guess that's the end of the interview, Doc. Are we good?
I think we should have ended about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for coming through, Steven.
thank you.
Trash in there.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Johnny, thanks for coming. Appreciate you guys so much making
That
the
was
trip
a
down.
beautiful handshake.
I'm glad.